Gary, a big victory today. Sum up your thoughts on the match.
Yeah, I think it was a great response for the players. Obviously last week we were hurting for the result. I can speak about it now obviously, but we thought in the first 30 minutes we'd actually played quite well last week, but it's difficult to actually come out and say that when you've lost the game 6-1. And we knew that we had to get a reaction, but we sort of addressed the players after the game on Saturday, showed them a few videos for them to watch at their own leisure over the weekend, and when we came in on Tuesday it was all focused on this game. There wasn't any negativity or anything like that. We just said, look, we've got to try and show last week was a blip, and I thought we'd done that with our performance today. I thought in the first half, the first 20 minutes, we looked a better team, had some good bits of play on a difficult pitch, and then I thought Bonnerick sort of eased their way back into the game, and they probably finished the first half the stronger. But I thought in the second half we played well. We controlled the majority of the game. Yes, we got a goal for a set play, but we created quite a lot of chances in open play, and I think based on the second half performance we deserved to win the game.
How was your reaction during the week there to last week's result?
Just trained as normal really. As I say to you, I spoke to the players calmly after the game on Saturday, and we spoke about what had went wrong, because I was quite clear in my head what had went wrong. And then, as I say, Tuesday was just a normal training session, getting back to thinking about us. And Thursday was a wee bit lighter, tried to put a wee bit of fun into the training actually, just eased off it a wee bit with the players. And I think you've got to give them enormous credit, because we've lost 3 league games this season. I don't think you could say that Peterhead was a bad result. Obviously you get beat, it's a bad result, but it wasn't a bad performance. There wasn't much in the game, they probably just edged it. But we've lost against Dumbarton. We've also lost against Brora in the Cup, and we lost against Clyde last week. So probably 3 results where people have maybe sat up and went, oh, what's happened there? But every time we've had one of the results, the players have bounced back as a group, so they deserve an enormous amount of credit. And then to top it off, you come in and the teams that are chasing you haven't picked up full points either. So all in all, it's been a really good day, and the players should be happy with their work.
You made a couple of changes to today's team. James Berry coming back and being a notable one. What was your thinking behind those?
We thought the pitch would be quite heavy, and we wanted to make sure that we had another centre midfielder on the pitch in case we had to change formation. I didn't want to leave myself with the personnel that was on the pitch, that we could only play one way. But as it was, we played the same formation the whole game. James came in and done well. You know, he's not started a lot of games, but his training is different class. He's always up the top for the distance he's covered in the training, and he played well. And Nicky obviously coming back, you know, him and Gregor play really well together, as proven again today. I thought the two of them were excellent against Kieran McGackie, who's a difficult opponent. I thought they handled him quite well. But Nicky came in for Kai, because Kai, although he was on the bench and he was going to come on for the last 5 minutes, felt his hamstring in training. We would probably only have got 10 or 15 minutes out of Kai today. So one was a tactical change, and one was, you know, an injury for last week's team. But I thought it was important that on the back of last week's game that we showed a bit of confidence in with the players, and we went with the majority of the same team again, rather than making 5 or 6 changes to the team because it was a bad result.
What was the message at half time? Because you seemed to come out in the second half and create a lot more chances.
Just same again really, that because we spoke really that this could be a game where we were going to have to win it with battling qualities, and I thought we showed up in that front today. I thought we were really, really good. And it was just making sure that although we had got into half-time without conceding a goal and we had fought our corner well, that we continued to do that. We concentrated. All the silly things that can win you games, just concentrating on your clearances, expecting your centre-halves to miss headers so the full-backs tuck round. It was just a message like that, and we did say, listen, if we defend properly, we think we'll get a half chance that we'll score. And as it was, you know, we did score for a set play, but we actually missed 2 or 3 in open play that we're probably disappointed that we never scored. So all in all, as I say, it was a really good, solid performance, you know, some people were thinking we were having a wee bit of a wobble, but if you actually break down the stats in the third quarter, we've took the most points. So we went into the third quarter as the league leaders, and we've picked up the most points out of any team, you know, and some teams have played a game more than us in this quarter. So it's got to be a bit of credit to the players as well. They've managed to win 5 games out of 9 in this quarter, 4 clean sheets. And we've took 17 points, which was actually better than we'd done in the first quarter. So, you know, it's the players, they've done well.
And Matt Aitken, we think, getting back amongst the goals?
I think it is, because he says to me as he was walking off, that's me back. So I'm going to take it that he's taken the goal. I thought it was a really good delivery for Bradley. who was unlucky not to play actually because he's trained really, really well. And you know that with the quality in the squad that sometimes training well isn't going to get you into the team. But we just felt today that we maybe need to go a little bit more direct, that we need to hit a lot longer balls than we normally do. And I think it would have been pretty silly not to have played Matt Aiken if we thought we were going to have to play that way, you know. So sometimes the team picks itself for different attributes that players have got. But Bradley, all the subs really responded in the right way. They've came on a couple of them and done well. Adams went through round the goalie and just missed. He's had another shot that the goalie saved. We had another couple of lads stripped to come on and the ref blew the whistle. So, listen, the players should deserve credit because they've showed that last week was a blip.
Just finally looking ahead to next week against Spartans, a tough game. How do we keep the wing run going?
Just prepare as normal, exact same, and just keep going. Spartans are a really good team, really, really good team. I enjoy watching them. They've got some really good players that can hurt you, especially in an attacking sense. So we need to be at our best. They've got a game on Tuesday here against Bonnyrigg, which will be a difficult game for them. One, because Bonnyrigg are a hard team to play against, and two, because I'd imagine the state of the pitch is going to be difficult for them after our game today. So they've still got to come through that. We'll get somebody at the game, we'll get a report. But like most games this season, we'll just focus on ourselves and about how we can hurt Spartans. And as I've said to the players numerous times, you know, just because we won today, that doesn't mean it'll be the same team next week. Sometimes you put a certain player in or certain formation for an opposition. So we'll just have a think about the best way that we can try and get another 3 points, and that's what it's about for us now. As the games are ticking down, putting points on the board. If it's 1, if it's 3, it's irrelevant. As long as we keep trying to put points on the board, teams will find it difficult to catch us.
Thank you very much, Gary. Cheers for your time.
Cheers.